chuffs have found something. Don't know whether it's a snake or maybe that bearded dragon from yesterday. Anyway, I suppose I better go over and see. What do you got? What's the story? Hey? What am I supposed to look at? Ah, yes. You are a good little chuff. Thank you very much. Some people have redbacks under their toilet seat. I'm one of them. Today I have a red belly black under the toilet seat. Oh yes, it's just realised. Yeah. There's a great big human standing there. Now I'd prefer it if you would come out from under my toilet. I assume you've been looking for antechinus's to eat. You're quite welcome. As long as you don't try to hassle me or my kids, I won't hassle you or your kids. And that was the arrangement. Made in 1991, 92. Yeah, see? A reminder of what I said to her great-grandmother. And she copes with it. At the moment, what she's doing is spreading out, increasing the surface area of the black scales on the back of the neck, and she's warming up. And the warmer she gets, the faster she'll be able to move. Meanwhile, she's got one eye on me. There we go. And of course I'm in perfect snake observing gear. Don't really want to get behind her. That might cause her to flee and run into my hut, which would be slightly more inconvenient than having her hanging out in the toilet. But yeah, now the idea seems to be to stay out of the wind and warm up. Once again, thank you for sharing, ladies. If you hadn't told me that that snake was over there, both the snake and I would have got quite a fright when I went to go and enter the toilet. Good job. Good job. Right. And that time you saw me approaching, and you probably, I can just see the end of your tail. But my guess is, if I make a bit of noise up here, then the snake will depart running out the back and go back out . into the forest. There's certainly no sign of it coming out on this side. Chuff, 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 chuff. Chuff, chuff, chuff. Come on. Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you. You've all done very well. Corcorax melanorhamphos. White-winged chuff. As opposed to Charlie Cutter-Wong. The chuffs locate the snakes, kick up a stink, and attract my attention. If it's a dangerous snake or a cranky snake, something like a tiger snake or a brown snake or a king brown perhaps, then Charlie the Currawong comes in and he actually fights with them. The chuffs tend not to do that. They just carry on like they did this morning, stand up in a line, all looking at where they reckon the snake is, and call me across. And then they stick around to make sure that I've got the message and found what it is that they think I should be curious about. And with the red-belly blacks, which are fairly innocuous, you know, they don't eat people. They can kill people, but they only do it if you really annoy them. So I think the chuffs are pointing me at what they expect me to want to eat. You know, they've been living around people for 60,000 years. Some of the people had the chuffs as their totemic animal, so they didn't eat the chuffs, maybe shared their food with them, and therefore the chuffs try to return the favour by feeding the totemic human, or at least showing them where the food is. So I share my bread, biscuits and water, and they tell me where the snakes are, and the lizards, and the koalas, and the sugar gliders, pretty much anything they think might be interesting to a human. It's a really, really nice arrangement. And the crimson rosellas, well, they just look good. Their cousins, the king parrots, sometimes come and actually stick their face in mine, you know, perch a metre or so away and look at me as if I should be understanding them. But the rosellas, they drink here. The chuffs, they get really involved. There's Charlie, standing watch over the clearing. And the satin bowerbirds, they also get involved with calling out the snakes and drawing my attention to their presence. So they do. There's Charlie up there in the tree, probably keeping an eye on that red-belly black. I don't know, can't be sure of it, but there he is. And there's where I am. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao.